Hey now. How y'all doing? I just be advertising. I ain't getting paid for jack. Hey sugar, you finished your homework? You did your homework for school tomorrow? Who else in him? Hey Eddie Peeler, who is M? Hey M, who is Eddie? Who is that? Yes, ma'am. Getting ready to edit. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. You always have been the responsible one. Hey, LaShawn, how you doing, baby? How you doing? Oh, you having a good spring break. I'm so excited. How is the weather? Hey, Rowdy Chica. How you doing, darling? You so faithful. uh, let me see who else on him. Eddie, you new to the live, aren't you? Have you been here before? Hey, Lady Nika. Okay, the big guns here, so y'all better be good. Y'all know Lady Nika's bang bang pow. Oh, you don't have a oh, because it's okay. I'm with it now. I'm now. Low 50s, but you off, and that's all that's important. You off, and you safe and healthy, and you're having a good time. Hey, sugar. I meant to tell you, you have some beautiful hands, Ram Rose. That's K, y'all. That's K, not Kai. That's K. Get it straight. Get it straight. Get it straight. Oh, I had to lotion my hands down. I don't want to be up here. Hey, J Nick, you free? Oh, you off that man's plantation. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. It's gonna be so much better where the Lord is taking you. I do believe that. Um mm-hmm. That's K now. That's not Kai, Miss Nika. May get it together. Get it together. Let me see what LaShawn said. Wasn't that you that has to see a man about a dog? Yeah. I had to go see a man about a horse. You know that mean a whole bunch of different things when you don't want to tell folk what you about to go do. That can mean a whole bunch of stuff. You could actually be going to see a man about his horse, or you could be going to take care of you some business. So you never know. Hey Dana, how you doing, darling? How's your week coming? Yes, yes, yes. Listen, that means a whole lot of stuff. That's how my big mama and them used to say they going to take care of some business, and it wasn't none of your business. You guys, I just had a sweet potato pie from Bojangles in my first time, and it was delicious. It was delicious. I'm not even gonna look up the calorie count. I'm not gonna do it. But I've been without sugar for a minute now. I'm trying to cut back on it, and it was really taking its toll on me. It really was. I'm better with sugar. I had no earrings on all day. I done did 2 videos, no earrings. Where's the pride? Made many a joke about that. Um, Beautiful's telling me to behave. Beautiful soul is our regulator. She keep us from going too far. She's our regulator. We got a strong arm. Okay, that's Lady Nika. Lady Nika will tear up a club. Okay, we got our regulator. She knows all the rules and the parameters. You just have to ask her, now, will I get sued if I do such and such and such and such? That's beautiful soul. And then we got a reminder. That is J Nick. J Nick, we be talking sometimes, and J Nick will say, what happened to such and such? You be like, oh, that's right. Oh, then we got the hammer. Boom. Let's see if the hammer show up. Let's see if the hammer show up. She might be in here. She might pop her head in him. So listen, are you guys enjoying Spirit Week? I know it's just Tuesday, but how do you guys feel about Spirit Week so far? Do you feel encouraged? Are you amused? How do you guys who are participating in it, how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about it? Yes, she does. Rose Soul. Oh. I was clean with the comments, just coated it with honey. Yeah, listen. We're clean for the other people. We don't have to be clean with each other. Oh, let's see here. I love it. I like it. I enjoy doing the videos. Yes. I'm glad to hear that. I feel like, like with each video, if you're nervous or if you're not sure, this is for you, Ram Rose. Because I was the same way. Like, the first video that I did was like a group effort. I was in a tag. And I was a little nervous and a little unsure. Like, I had seen a bunch of them, but it's kind of different when you're doing it. And you just kind of get your footing and get comfortable, and the people that love you gonna love you no matter what. Ram Rose says, I'm loving Spirit Week so far despite my motivational video. I enjoyed your motivational video, and don't start all that getting down on yourself. That slighting yourself, honey, that will take on a life of its own. You give yourself props and kudos, okay? Don't get started with that. Don't let that be something that you do on a regular basis, because sometimes you will be your only cheerleader, okay, when the Lord is silent. Okay? All right. I think we should do different themes so every so often get away from the usual video. I mean, I'm with that. Right now, I'm feeling some type of way. A lot of this copyright stuff is cracking down, like on the CNN and the MSNBCs. I don't know when the last time I saw a current, what's the chick name on MSNBC that we like, Beautiful Soul? What's her name? Anyway, why did I want to call her Dowdy? It's something with a W. Rachel Maddow. Okay, so anyway, used to pull those videos, current videos, like right there live, but they cracking down on all of that. So a lot of the stuff that I would watch that would entertain me in the middle of all this beef and stuff. Oh, the hammer is here. Hey, Hermie. I liked her motivational video too, Lady Nika. Yeah. Anyway, all you seeing is beef now, and then Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Love and Hip Hop, which is fine, but you got 15 people doing a review for Love and Hip Hop, and they just review it straight out, and it's nothing necessarily special about. Not that it's not special. I don't want to say that, but me, I watch my tried and true, and then I'm out. Like, I'm not watching 15 reviews of a reality show that's scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be shady. I'm just saying. So I just felt like we need something different to look at, something different to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We right on the cusp of spring. Let's spice it up a little. Let's spruce it up a little bit. Let's clean up the web a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be about all this bullshit. Balderdash. Let me get my readers. Because Beautiful Soul is speaking. Let me see what the regulator is saying here. Yes, indeed. Okay, let me go back. I think we should. What are we giving up for Lent? Oh, Lent. What should I give up? Lent already came and went, didn't it? In the Catholic world? I thought that was before. I thought Lent already started because I saw a couple of people with the ash. Or is that something else? I don't know. I'll give up something. What should I give up? I'll give up sex since that's already something that's not happening. That'll be easy. Unless Wakanda show up, then your girl might have to rethink it, but I got to know him a little bit. Anyway, let me see who on here. Hey, Miss Newbie, how you doing, darling? Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I see you change your picture. That's beautiful. I really like that. Yeah, that's pretty. Yes, indeed. Thank you for having that. I feel motivated from the commentary. I do too. I really do too, LaShawn. I do. You love who you love. That's right, Miss Dana. Yes, ma'am. Wait a minute. I like her. Okay, if I like it too. The hammer's here. Amen. Ain't that I told you? Ain't that what I told you? That's what she meant to say, Ram Rose. You are your biggest cheerleader. Oh, the Lord done confirmed it for you, Ram Rose. You see how he'll do you. Do you see what he'll do for you? Huh? All right. You better listen. You better take heed. Thank you, baby. Rachel Maddow. Thank y'all. We love you, girl. We love you. And we see that you're going to be great. It's right there. It's right there. You know I love dancing with the unicorns and butterflies on planet Neptune with you. You know I enjoy it. It gets boring. It does. Bravo. Thank you, baby. Hey, Miss Linda. How you doing, darling? You feeling all right? We're going to see Miss Deidre tonight. I just know it because she was on one of my videos, and we'll get an update on what's going on with her. Hey, Frank. How you feeling? You doing all right today? When the Lord is silent. Do you know that if you scramble the letters silent, you get the word listen? Yes. And if it's true that God speaks in a still small voice, all of this, you'll never hear him. That's what I tell people who talk a lot. You got to listen. Now, I tend to talk a lot too, but I'm a great listener. Then goes for 40 days. I suffered through Catholic school. Well, what should I give up? I think I'm going to stick with, I can't give up margaritas because it's too close to the weekend. And I'm going to be off for 2 days. I'm going to need that. And, yeah. I'm okay with giving up, Hey, Tamara, how you doing? You doing all right today? Frank want to know how everybody doing. Y'all let Frank know y'all doing okay and y'all glad to see him. Let me see here what y'all got. Sweets? Oh, no, I just came off of that roller coaster. I might try. I just can't go into Walmart or Publix or Target or anywhere where the Cookie Mafia is. But the cold weather been keeping the Cookie Mafia away. Lent is over on Sunday. Oh, I won't have to hold out too long at all. Well, I can give up a whole bunch of stuff if I got to wait till Sunday. Fair to middling. I hear you. I'm right up in here somewhere, right? Oh, on Palm Sunday. That's right. I thought Palm Sunday was last week. I saw a bunch of people on Instagram with palms. I'm a pew baby. I grew up in church, okay? And I was very, 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 very active in church. You be surprised. Hey, B Mac, how you doing, baby? How's your week going? You doing all right? Hey, Marquita, how you doing, honey? Look at them little babies. Back to back. Oh, they look like a handful. What's everyone cooking for Easter? Well, I'm trying to be on vacation for Easter. I'm trying to find me a nice hotel that has you know, a beautiful tub area that I can really relax in. I'm so burnt out, you guys. Like my day-to-day life has got me really, really burnt out. But I'm watching my coins, so I can't do too much. But before I leave to go somewhere to rest, I'm gonna make some lamb. My mom really, really likes lamb, and I think I'm gonna try a garlic mash with cauliflower instead of potatoes, because my dad has been diagnosed as pre-diabetic and it's freaking my mama out. So I like to cook dishes so that they'll know that cooking is easy. You know what I mean? Like, it's no big deal. Like, you ain't got a trip. It can be done. We can live this life healthy. It was Sunday. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking, Marquita. I don't have no complaints. I mean, I got a few here and there, but I can talk about it with y'all. Roasting ham. You know what? I do have a honey baked ham gift certificate. That was $100. I used some at Easter. I bought a ham and half a turkey, which was delicious. And maybe I'll go and see if I can get some sides with the change that I have on there. Ooh, you have really, really helped me now, Tamara. I appreciate that. What does lamb taste like? Deliciousness. CRRC. That's funny. CRRC, because you could have just did a C and an R and a C, but obviously you're CR and then something else that begins with the R and starts with C. Yeah, so, and lamb is so good. So yeah, lamb is it's not I want to say it's rustic. It is rustic, but I don't want it to put you in the mind of venison or boar. It's not gamey. You know, boar and venison can be a little gamey. Boar for sure is gamey, and buffalo is gamey, but lamb is much milder. And if it's cooked wrong, I promise you it will take all the teeth out of your mouth. Okay, and it will be in your intestine for at least 6 months. But if you cook it right, baby, my gosh, it is delicious, and it yields some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stock. Okay, for gravy. Sounds good. Well, I did a pot of kale. Marquita. So I think I might do cabbage. I did a pot of kale this last Sunday, so I think I might do cabbage, steamed cabbage. My daddy like cabbage. Okay, and when I cook for the holidays, it's for them. They love it, you know, because that's deviled eggs. Now you finna start something. You think I should do a mac and cheese? You know, my mama, she don't want my daddy to have no pasta. Anytime they been diagnosed with something, like they go cold turkey. I might do a light mac and cheese. That'll be a good way to get the grandbabies over here, because they'll come over and get them a plate of mac and cheese. Maybe I will do mac and cheese. I've been looking at some recipes. You know what? I'm going to put that on the list. I'm on the way for dinner. Well, come on. Come on, bring your microphone so you can sing for your supper. Embassy Suites does free breakfast and happy hours every night. First of all, Hermie, you're supposed to lead with that, okay? Do they do free night stays? Because that's what I need. I need a free night stay. Is that in California? Y'all do a lot of stuff in California we don't do down here. Not that Hermie does that. I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I don't know why we need a disclaimer for marijuana, because it's just a plant. But I'm just saying, I don't want to offend anybody. I just returned from my hometown in Flint, Michigan. And my spirit absolutely needed that lift you're providing with your videos this week. Oh, especially pray for my city. I will, sis. Lord, we lift Flint, Michigan up right now. We believe that you're moving. You're moving in their favor. Okay, so say, hey, Lady Nika CRC, thank you. Yes, listen. Let me see. I saw, J. Nick making ham. Your little babies love ham, don't they? They eat it up. I'm listening while I'm editing, but I'm here. I know, B. So. Hey, Lee, 8910. How you doing? Euros has lamb in it. It does. It does, and I love them. They're my favorite. I love tzatziki sauce too. That goes on top of it. And fresh tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes, diced, and tzatziki sauce. And yeah, I love that bread too. The bread that comes, oh, I love it. I love it when all the juices mix together and they run down to the back of the foil. And when you get to the last little bit of your Euro, you can dip it down in that deliciousness. That last bite be the most delicious. Who's got a fat girl deep down inside? Raise your hand. I'm not a good cook. This is what Marquita says, because I'm lazy. So I cook all my food in the pressure cooker. Listen. Where would we be without pressure cookers? I'm telling you. You have to do a lot to oxtails, and you have to wait a long time for them to be tender. If it wasn't for a pressure cooker, they do frighten me a bit, though. I don't care if they knew a pressure cooker. When I open it like this, like, get it. You'll blow your face off, girl. You got to be careful with them pressure cookers. Oh, what did Lady Nika say she was making? Let me go back. What Lady Nika making? Is that the one that's making the mac and cheese? Why am I going back? Because deep down inside, I'm a fat girl. I know Lady Nika can cook. Lady Nika's a chef. Look at what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing? Because deep down inside. Use cauliflower in your mac and cheese. What kind of crazy talk is that, CRRC? What are you saying? Will you taste? Is it consistency? What are we saying here? You're blowing my mind. You can't just drop that off and leave. Like what? Yes, the mac and cheese. No Velveeta, though. You already know, B-Mac. Your name says it all. When you doing this? You talking to me when I'm going to make my dinner? I don't know, girl. Pray for me. I can find time to make it. I don't like deviled eggs, but Gary does. What do you mean you don't like deviled eggs? You okay, honey? Are you all right? Because deviled eggs are delicious. Are you sure you had a bad deviled egg? Don't let one bad deviled egg run you off from all the deviled eggs. There's deviled eggs with bacon and capers. Oh, delicious. I'm so glad I ate already, because if I hadn't eaten, I would be on here right now like, hurry up. Y'all, look what I got. I got me a big old container of my delicious that white stuff that you see in there. That is coconut, sweetened coconut. And then there's pecans, there's cranberries. Let me see what else is in here. There's cashews. And can you see in there? See how delicious that is? This is my little nut mix that I use, that I have for snacks, and I bag it and put it in the car and put it in my bag and stuff. So I have healthy snacks, and that keeps me from doing things I don't need to be doing. It's un-American, not well. Listen, I don't know if we can throw deviled eggs in there, especially since we're shooting up schools left and right. I think that comes first, Tamara. Jen Marie. Hey, darling, how you doing? Did I speak to you? How you feeling today? What should I sing? You want an A and B selection? Yeah. And don't forget to do your runs. Na, 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 na. Hey, Deidre, how you doing, baby? How you feeling? Huh? You on your way, aren't you? You already up, moving around and getting into stuff, aren't you? I know it. I already know. Marquita said, I'm Southern, so it's a sin not to like deviled eggs, girl. And when you sit down, everybody say, did you get an egg? Did you get a deviled egg? Listen here, this is another one of my pet peeves. People who get 2 and 3 deviled eggs. No, you get an egg, okay? If it's a lot, go ahead and get 2. But you wait for everybody to get a deviled egg before you try to get 4 and 5 deviled eggs. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's like people who pile up the mac and cheese. Would you act like you got some home training, please? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, listen, I don't count it robbery to pray. And I could do it like breathing. I love the Lord. Okay? I love the Lord. And I already know that He's the only one that's going to be able to move the hearts of those people that is in charge in Michigan. I'm telling you. We're not going to be able to do everything. And you can vote. We need to vote. We should vote. But listen, we got to get back to just being honest with God. We got to get back to showing Him that He is our source. Okay? Because a lot of times, especially in America, we forget that this just flesh. And this flesh, it you know what I'm saying? It'll betray you. But there is one that sits high and looks low. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we talking Easter. I didn't know I left to release the video. They were talking about something you was cooking for Easter. My fat girl is sitting right on. Oh, she's here. I'm not cooking. That's because all your babies and done left the nest except one. You got to make something, Lady Nika, instead of pasta. It's just me and my son now. That's what I said. You watching? Just watching Walking Dead. Ooh, that Henry. But see, Carl put me through so much. Carl put me through so much emotionally. I wouldn't let Henry take me there, but boy, I wanted to knock him down and whip. You know what? I said to myself, I said in my spirit, I said, go and cut me a switch. Go and cut me a switch. I wanted to hit the back of his leg so bad. Now, why would you go in there with that key? Where you get that key from? So you just... I give it up to y'all who have children. Now, I know it might be a little bit easier because you gave birth to them, but those of you who are teachers, how y'all can deal with, and I know people say the same thing with me and Alzheimer's patients, but children, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. They stay wanting to throat chop. You just stay wanting to just cacao, get somewhere. Laugh out like my mama does the jump back too when she opens her pressure cooker. Ooh, you got to be you. Oh, I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. Pressure cookers and balloons. I really don't like balloons, like latex balloons. I'll deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I try not to make it a topic of conversation and things like that. I try not to, make an issue of it. But I always feel like when the balloon's right there any second, you know what I'm saying? That's a control issue. Like, I want to know when the pop is coming. That's a control issue. I realize it. I understand. I understand what my problem is. Did you hear about the guy who was wrongly convicted in prison for 23 years, got his job back with the White Sox? Listen. If you've been locked up for 23 years, why would you go back to work anyway? What I'm going to do is sue the hell out of everybody, okay? And then I'm going to go live in Canada. Or, better yet, off the coast of Spain. That's what I would do. I ain't going to work. I ain't answering to nobody for nothing. But, thank the Lord, he was free. I did not hear about that. I may have heard something briefly about it. Is it a black man, slender? I think I saw something about it. That's why I don't like devil eggs. Why? Because you got a control issue? I missed it. I need some dried pineapples in there. I like dried pineapples, but they can get me up in here. The sweetness can get me in this area. But I like dried pineapples in my mix. I do. Someone else brought me a bunch of stuff from the farmers market, the DeKalb County Farmers Market, and so I didn't have a chance to choose. But I do put a lot more dried fruit in my mix. I do. Now, this is my first time having the sweetened coconut, and it is delish. Okay, I wish the flakes were a little bit bigger. When I was younger, I thought deviled eggs were called doubled eggs. My nephew used to say, I need to lose the bathroom, LOSE, instead of use the bathroom. He's a promoter now. He would be so upset if he knew I told y'all that. But he said, I got to lose the bathroom, auntie. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got a girlfriend that say, she need to go to the Walmart. M-A-R-K. She don't say Mark. She say Mark. It cracks me up every time she does it. Oh, Lady Nika, you're having empty nest. Oh, J Nick done put something out there. Let me see. I just got an alert for J Nick video. Y'all don't forget to check out J Nick's video. Then hear me put her pet peeves up. Buy potatoes. Okay, let me see. Lady Nika's got empty nest syndrome. No, you have to have 2 at least. I'm so happy I found your channel. Oh, Miss Linda, I'm glad you're here too, honey. I'm glad you're here too. I really am. I'm glad to have you. We're better for it too that you're here. 702 Lamar, how you doing? You doing all right, baby? Pile up the mac and cheese. Thank you. I appreciate it. My cousins will hide the devil eggs in the back of the fridge. Everybody know the back of the fridge and the vegetable tray is where it's at. Everybody know that. Maybe not. I think vegetable tray is my hiding spot. A lot of people don't look in there, but you know, around Thanksgiving time, you have to look everywhere. Now, this is what I tell people to do. Around Christmas and Thanksgiving time, I pack a cooler with just the ice packs in it, you know, just a couple of ice packs. So when I go to people's house, they give me plates, I put it in the cooler, because you know Thanksgiving food go bad fast because the people had a house hot, the oven on and stuff like that. But when you go to somebody's house and they got some real good food for you, take it immediately to the car and put it in the cooler in the trunk. That's another tip from the fat girl side. I know it hurts. I miss my grandbabies. You don't look like you old enough to have no grandbabies, Dana. You really don't. That hair is laid. Not a switch. Oh, I'm trying to get back to sort of normal. I'm so glad, Deidre. I'm so glad. It is a process, but remember what we talked about. Take it easy. Take it. Hey, beautifully Coy, what you doing, baby? Take it easy, Miss Deidre. Take it easy. Listen, this body is an amazing thing. Okay, we can't just bop, 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 and get back together. Even if you're feeling good, there's still some healing going on. Take it slow. Take it easy, baby. You still want to be able to drop it like it's hot in a couple of months when the summer is here. And you don't want to be like, ow. No, you want to be able to drop it and be like, what? You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to just get it. Oh, calm down. Okay. Oh, The Walking Dead. Listen, here's the thing. Nobody watches my Walking Dead videos. Maybe about 20, 25 people watch my Walking Dead videos and Beautiful Soul. I wasn't going to do Walking Dead, and Beautiful Soul was like, oh, I sure do miss your Walking Dead videos. And because I want her to be happy and I love her so much, that's why I'm doing The Walking Dead now. I ain't mad about it. I enjoy getting wound up about it, and I do be wanting to talk about it. I have to say I did miss it, but still. Matthew, where your picture at? Why is it not up here? What's going on? What you hiding? You all right? Huh? You okay? Where your picture at? I was just thinking about Beautifully Coy too. I believe we connected in the spirit. Oh my gosh. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Never had a devil egg in my life. Beautifully Coy. Now you gonna get off of here lying. You gonna get off of here lying. I ain't gonna deal with no lying. I will not deal with liars. My mama. That's my mama. She will make a declaration. That feel free healthcare, dental, and vision here in Canada. Yes, ma'am. They got all of that. They say the city is very clean. My brother's been up there several times. I personally have never been. You leaving CRRC? Oh, you missing out. I guess that's what you're saying. I need a good dental plan too. Now I've got it in my Obamacare. It's what now? What's going on with Contessa and Miss Renee? Ooh, I knew that was gonna come back. I knew it was. I knew something was gonna come back. Have y'all heard about Dr. G? They say Dr. G, the woman that Dr. G was with, has come out and she say that it wasn't the first time they was together and he trying it. That's what I heard. That's word on the street. Oh, thank you, Dana. You're the best too. Thank you, Matthew. You're a 10. I know you are, but what am I? Oh. But I can't do it. Check out my black card revoked video. I explained everything. Oh, you had a bad devil egg experience? Ooh, yeah. What Miss Renee say? Thank you guys so much for the super chat. That means a lot. Oh, Mika tagged the T. All right now. I told y'all, Mika is our town crier. She is like, settle down, settle down. Has anybody heard about? Oh, she bring the news. Oh, The Walking Dead is a bit dry to me. Listen. There's a lot of videos out there that's talking about why Walking Dead is not the same. And I have to say, I don't disagree. Now, this past Sunday kind of gave me a feeling like it was kind of going back a little bit to the where it was first, second, third season. But yeah, they trying to kind of cram a bunch of stuff in because it's about to be over. Like the whole series is about to be over. So it's been fun. You leaving, Miss Dana? You have a good evening, okay? Thank you so much for coming by. Have a good evening. Take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your week. Oh, yeah, I go off on The Walking Dead. Y'all know how I do. I'm starting over. I'm fine. Yeah, I don't mess with The Walking Dead. It's good, though. It's good. What? What do you mean it takes 30% of the super chat? I never heard that before. I need my regulator. Beautiful soul, if you're listening, honey, have you ever heard that YouTube takes 30% of the super chat? 30%? The church doesn't even take 30%. Are you serious? Because when I give people super chat money, what pops up on the screen is what I gave. I don't know. Thank you for sharing that, CR. I had to look into that. I had my regulator look into that. She gonna get to the bottom of it and she gonna let us know. The lies. Okay. All right. Oh, it's nothing wrong with Beautifully Court. She just doesn't eat deviled eggs. Oh, she says, I'm not lying. I have a whole video about it. And no, I never had one. And don't want any. Oh, I don't want there to be a deviled egg kerfluffle. I don't want there to be a deviled egg kerfluffle. They're just eggs. Let's move forward. Okay, let's see here. I will be grateful for any. I've never used pressure cooker. Picture coming. Okay. Because how am I supposed to know you're good? I thought it was just me. I've never seen a single episode of The Walking Dead. No, there's a lot of people that don't watch it. I'm a big comic, cartoon, old school cartoons, sci-fi kind of fan. I love that. I love dramas, I like The Walking Dead. I did. I have, some issues with it now, but It's good. If you don't like zombies and stuff like that and killing, like unnecessary killing, like graphic, like I wouldn't even get involved with it. But right now they trying to be super, super deep, and I just want them to get back to the killing. Um, let me see. Oh, hey, the real Aaron. Oh, look at you. How you doing? My. Okay, Wakanda, come through. How are you, sir? Not sir, but you know what I mean, sir. Okay. Let's see here. Hey. Leave the Walking Dead alone. Did you hear what the people were saying about Super Chat, beautiful soul? They say that YouTube taking 30% of it. I said that seems a bit steep. What do you think? Hey, Miss Honey. Hey, Cassandra. How you doing, baby? You doing okay? How's your week going? Okay, I don't see the picture yet. It's okay. It'll come. How is Renee gonna call? I done told y'all, don't let them devil eggs drive a wedge in between this family now. They just eggs. They come out of a chicken's rectum. Okay? Okay, that's all we talking about. That's all we talking about. That's it. It say Miss Renee said she was never a nanny. All Bravo production. What? But the kids seem like they really loved her. No wonder she wouldn't cook or do anything. Ooh, this a mess. Sorry, Miss Honey. Not trying to keep plugging my video. I don't care about that. But everyone gets on me about never having a devil egg. Well, honey, maybe you should bring it up around white people only. Obviously, black people are offended. You might as well say you don't eat barbecue, girl. You might as well say you don't play spades. Which, by the way, I don't play spades. I don't like beignets. The people was hard on me about not liking beignets, so it'll pass. Let's all just agree to leave Beautifully Coy alone about them devil eggs. Let's move forward. We love her. We love her. We love her. We want her to feel love. J. Nick, now what you find out about Miss Renee? Huh? Because Hermie say that Miss Renee say she wasn't no nanny. What you find out, J. Nick? What's going on? Yeah, they take a chunk. Take a percentage of the super chat. I heard someone takes some type of percent. So how did they come up with that storyline? I don't know why. I mean, you don't need a makeup nanny. I guess maybe because she has a very vivacious personality. But, I mean, they could have just hired a nanny from an agency. I don't know. It's the weird thing with people. Queen Bianca said that in her chat earlier. Was she talking about Miss Renee or talking about the percentage? So how come they come up with it? I don't know. Didn't keep up with The Walking Dead. Might try to go back to season 1 one day. Just wait till you bored, Miss Cassandra. Just wait till you bored. You ain't got nothing else to do. And make sure you like zombies. Okay? But the second season is so good. My gosh. That's what other YouTubers are saying. I haven't seen that in any of the YT info that I've seen. I'm going to need that in writing, or I'm going to need my money back. Not that it's a whole lot, but you don't take my money and you don't let me know now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I would assume Google gets a cut of Super Chat. But why? Why would you get a cut of Super Chat? That's like somebody tipping me. You don't get a cut of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna get upset. They're letting y'all use their service to make a coin. Listen, but you see how the devil try to get you to cuss? Hey, Duran, how you doing? Yes, a percentage, but I don't see that it's 30%. I could be wrong, though. That's all right. I know you're going to get to the bottom of it. I already know that. I already know that. Hey, Duran, how you feeling? Thank you. These my readers. Now, these not regular glasses. These my readers, so I can see what y'all saying. Beautiful soul, you so amicable. Whatever. They get. Don't do that. Go on. I know you're trying to get me to go out this weekend, but I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not even gonna worry about that super chat. Just like I'm not gonna worry about that AdSense money. I'm not gonna worry about it. What I do because I love it, and I'm just not even gonna let myself get caught up in there. It ain't about the money, so I'm just gonna move on past it. Don't do zombies. Listen, it's a lot of zombies. It's called The Walking Dead. It's post-apocalyptic. I really started watching it because it was shot here in the city. It's not in the city. It's shot in Covington, Georgia, but just fixed muffin in my waffle iron, messing around with it. We got to get back to y'all, we got back from gymnastics. Okay. You girls like gymnastics? A muffin in the waffle iron. Why does that intrigue me? I believe that too. They lying about Miss Renee. I hope they lying about it. I don't like all that fakey. It's not reality TV. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to get overly involved, especially if it's cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have fun with the show. I don't know what I mean. I think I mean I don't like to be tricked. Like, if it's reality, let it be reality. I get overly emotional with Queen Sugar and Greenleaf, but I know that it's a storyline. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to pee over my head and make me think it's raining. I don't like that. I don't care for that. That's I don't know. What is spades? Matthew, honey. It's a card game, yes, but it's yeah. I can't explain it. I went to the spades capital of the world for college, which is in Middle Georgia. So, yeah. It's a card game. And I think you play in pairs. That's all I know. I just looked it up on YouTube. Help me. There's a thread that says YouTube takes 30%. Wow. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? Yeah. Before, though, they show you that you if you gave someone, donated someone $5, it showed up as $5 on the screen. I don't know why it's showing up now with the 30% out. Maybe that's why everybody's talking about it now. Jackie, you doing all right? How's your week going so far? 2022, his appeal was denied. Ooh, this is what I was telling y'all about people that date folks in jail. Like, I don't understand how you do it. I really don't. I don't get how you do it. Like, that takes some dedication. If we was together, like, I'm ride or die before you went in there, and I know that you're not, maybe, but your girl ain't finna hook up with somebody. You already in there, and I don't know when you coming out, so I'm supposed to do what? Bite the bullet and use the bullet till you get home? No. That's not gonna happen. Hey, stop talking bad about The Walking Dead. Okay, beautifully coy. We'll talk to you later. You take care, honey. Have a good night, okay? Don't worry. Have a good night, okay? I enjoyed your pet peeves video. It was good. Listen, Ram Rose. Now you had I was on one of your lives the other day, and you was getting donations from Konnichiwa. It showed up as the donation that he gave you, right? It did not show up as 30% less. So that must be something new that they doing. I don't know. Not taking the 30%, but showing you that they taking the 30%. Maybe that's what it is. So now some YouTubers are posting their PayPal info. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I have a PayPal. And if it bothers people that they're giving me, donating or showing me appreciation, and it a good bit of it is going to YouTube or Google, you know, they're welcome to it. They can ask me for it. You know what I'm saying? I'll post it if that's what you want to do. If you want to donate, I would never stop anybody from being blessed because they're blessing me. But I'm not gonna, that's not my stilo, is to, you know, pitch. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying I'm not comfortable with pitching. If you want to do something, you hit me up, let me know that's something you want to do. I'm never going to stop you from getting blessed because you blessing me. But, you know, it's a slippery slope. It's kind of like passing the cost on to you as the content creator. And I don't understand that, because we bring in a lot of AdSense dollars. So anyway, I don't know who is so upset about those devil eggs that Beautifully Coy left. I don't have any moderators in here, but I didn't really feel like I needed moderators. You know, we have to respect each other's opinions and ideas, and you know, long as it's not hurtful or harmful. You know, you have to know when to edit the jokes. You know what I mean? I don't know what was happening, what was said, but you know, you guys know the right things to do. Tisha Campbell strikes again. What did she do? I'm glad you're doing good, Duran. It's wrong for you to take any. I think you're right. I think it's not. It's a real. It's not, to me, it's not right. But, you know, put that on top of the pile of shit that ain't right in this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading some things about Google gets 45%. Exactly. Not about the money. We love doing what we do. I do too. I hate that it's in there. I hate that it's always present. Like, that conversation about the money is always present, because if I'm a subscriber and we're always talking about the money, I feel like, you know, well, you know, I don't know. Yes, I saw Tammy. She looked like a stump. And I believe she like him. When I saw that picture, I said, oh no, she sees Cecil as her last chance at a ride into the sunset. What some of you all do makes me enjoy it. What some of you all do makes me enjoy it more than some TV series. That's how I felt when I discovered YouTube. I just loved it. Don't start that, beautiful soul. Do not start that. That is right up there with Who is Craig Mack. I'm worried about you, beautiful soul. I'm gonna have to come around there and get you and take you out with me. You're gonna have to have a I'm gonna have to have you do a ride along. Not every day, but like once a week. You're gonna have to do like a little ride along so I can get you indoctrinated. Not indoctrinated, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you remind me of my sister so much, because my sister didn't really play outside with us and stuff like that. She she read books. She was always in her room. She watched TV. You know what I'm saying? Like she was a person that watched us play from the window and ran and tell when something happened. But my sister would sit in your face so cool, smooth, and be like, and say something. You'd be like, what? She'd be like, Beyonce got a new album out. I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, everybody's talking about it. She'd be like, I didn't know. I was reading at the time. I've been engrossed in my books. See, you're not the only one, right? But listen, you gotta know No Beautiful Soul to know why that is not necessarily the greatest thing. Because Beautiful Soul dances to the beat of her own drum. Okay. You were saying, like, what is spades? Okay. I get it now. Best to get PayPal instead of your supporters thinking all the super. I know that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about, but I gotta pray about that. I gotta pray about it because I don't want people to feel like, you know. Anyway, you could get kicked out of the family if you renege. Okay, Beautiful Soul, I'm with you now. I take all of that other stuff back. All right. Yeah, right, Jackie. Greenleaf is coming first, though. I think I read that, and I need to do a video just telling everybody when everything is coming back, and just kind of recapping where we left off with Queen Sugar and Greenleaf. Greenleaf is coming back first. I don't know if you watched that, and Patti LaBelle is going to be on it, and I'm super excited. I also want to know what's going on with Bishop in the hotel with old girl. It's going to be like I'm like this about it because I just need some real content. You know what I mean? Spades and bones. Bedroom candy. That's interesting. Tell me more, Tamara. Hey, Miss Honey. I'll see you in the next one. I have to finish up my assignment. See you later, baby. Thank you for stopping by, okay? Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. I think they take 30% on the back end. Hey, Black Pearls. I like that name. I like that picture. How you doing? You doing all right today? Everyone be blessed. I have to wash my dreads. Have a good evening, Linda. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your week, okay? Don't forget to let your dreads dry good in the center now, honey. Okay, because this weather is tricky. You don't want to catch a cold. Yeah, they should tell the content creators. It just, I don't know. Let's get kicked out and, the card games. Miss Jeanette, how are you? You doing okay today? Thank you. I love your picture. It's beautiful. Yeah, I love it. Sanaa Lathan, Bitter Woman. Like, what is why would Sanaa Lathan bite Beyonce? Like, what could you possibly have to gain from that? Biting somebody, anybody, but Beyonce? Maybe she was just like, come here, girl, let me get a bite out of you. And people say, oh, no, she bit Beyonce. I can't imagine she would do that. I can't imagine that's something she would do. Let me see here. Google almost forces you to monetize because otherwise not many would see your content since you aren't making the money. That's true. I always get intimidated when playing spades. Do I review Insecure? I don't. I want to get into Insecure. And I've tried. I really have. And I can't explain it. I don't know. I can't explain it. I love the sister. I think what she's doing is great. So I don't want to talk against it. But It's not anything bad. It's just not. It doesn't stick. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't move me. It doesn't move me. I don't know. For me, insecure is like watching a comedy. I don't know. It's not. It's Roseanne is back tonight. She got people pissed. Listen, that's what Roseanne does. Roseanne is actually a lot more fun with her reality show than she is with TV, in my opinion. And I'm just not sure why they in that same house and all of that stuff. Like there's a little black girl on Roseanne. Well, she was always taking people in. They had black people on there back in the day too. Um, you talking about Roseanne, a Trump supporter? I have a question about day 4 of Spirit Week. What does fan faves mean? Um, or is it is it fans? It's faves, right? It's just things that are your favorite, whether it's a YouTuber. Hey Stan Land, how you doing, baby? You doing all right today? It's just whatever's your favorite. You know, it could be 3 different things. You can name your favorite YouTuber, your favorite type of ice cream, and your favorite thing to do on Saturday mornings. You know, it's just whatever your faves are. I hope that explains it. I know one thing that's going to be my favorite for this upcoming faves, and that is going to be the Dove body polish that Beautifully Koi recommended, because as you guys can see, it works beautifully. I use it on my face. I use it on my shoulders, my décolletage area, and buff the winter away, baby. And I feel so much better. I'm telling y'all, right here I was kind of like a little rough. You know, you get a little rough right here and you get a little rough right here. I'm a dry skin girl. I'm not, so I needed to buff that dead skin off, those rough places. And when I tell you, it did such a beautiful job, and it smells really, really good too. So that's going to be one of my faves. I think I'm going to do like a fave beauty thing, which now you know what it is. A fave YouTuber, things like that. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Y'all know I'm a hodgepodge girl. Let's see. They say she was high. Now listen, I've been high before, and you don't bite people. High people are calm. Oh, y'all might be talking about marijuana high. I'm talking about marijuana high. Maybe she was something else high. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that you should be biting people. Where you know what I'm saying? It's okay, Coy. Okay, she at an event with her egg. I had to check to see if my pudding was okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That is super nice. That she's at an event. Thank you, Lady Nika. I appreciate that. What you doing, Stanland? What you getting into? What's going on? What you cooking today? I tried to, Miss Honey. After the first season, I lost interest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's an age thing, but it's just like some of the things that they're panicking over and stressing over and things. I don't know. I know that it's a good show. I know that she's a good writer. It just doesn't connect with me. Yeah. Now, if you like Insecure, you should do a review for it. I would love to see it. Maybe you can open my heart to it, my mind to it. Oh, Lady Nika, you always shooting up the club. I don't know. That's the word on these internet streets. What's the word on the internet street? They say Sanaa was high, child. I don't know. Okay, baby. I'm glad, beautifully coy. I told them that you turned me on to that Dove body polish, and I love it. Look how beautiful my skin is. Yeah, I did my lips and everything. Oh, you know what? Stan Land. Now you would enjoy that. You live in a harsh weather climate. You would enjoy that Dove body polish, and Stanley will enjoy it too. She's a dirty bird. Yeah, and just I love it. I love it so much. You turned me on to that. I really appreciate it. Let's say Koi's back just to check in. When did the Sanaa start using drugs, girl? I don't know when she started. That's allegedly. What did y'all think about Maddie's show last night? It was good, right? It was entertaining. Jamaica probably since she hooked up with French Montana. Ooh. The Kardashians taking down our men and French Montana taking down our women. I tell you what. Thank you. My last live, my skin was so dry and so dull. And beautifully Coy turned me on to Dove body polish. And I had been using exfoliators, but it just was not doing it. And boy, when I tell you it was dark right here. You know, it was dark and dry and rough. It just cleared all of that up. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't. I don't know how Beautiful Soul feels about it. Let me see here. Bath salts high? Ooh, them bath salts will make you eat somebody's face. Y'all don't get involved with that. If you got to get high, just stick with marijuana. It's a for real plant. Like, it grow out of the ground. You better off with something like that than something manufactured. Don't do that. Don't take it. Some leftover chicken and dumplings. You made the dumplings yourself. You made the dumplings yourself, Lynette. You saying to me you made dumplings. Cause if you did, we go together. I'm finna be the Tammy in your I'm finna be the Tammy in your household for 8 days. If you telling me that you made dumplings from scratch, then I'm about to be your Tammy. Oh, let's see here. Okay, Marquita, what? The body polish? Okay, that's not for me. All right, face cleaner. I use it as a face cleaner. I love it. It's a great, and listen, it's got these little grainy. Do you see how beautiful? I'm so very, very pretty. I love chicken and dumplings too, but them chicken and dumplings will have you looking crazy in your booty shorts. Looking crazy in them booty shorts in the summer. So now I came out and said that it wasn't her that bit. I would come out and say it too. Just like telling some people that somebody took a pee on your lawn. Like that, you don't just say that willy-nilly. We done drug somebody good reputation. I really love it. I don't know. Beautiful Soul, did you try the body polish? How did you feel about it on your skin? How did you feel about it? Did you do it on your face or did you just do your body? French, he might be with Ellen Lozada. I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna need to see some Wakanda pictures of French Montana, because all these ladies popping in and out. I'm gonna need to see some proof. I'm gonna need to see some proof now. Okay. Um. Ooh. Evelyn Lozado looks good. I've seen her on her pictures. They say she like Chad Ochocinco, that she would call him in a heartbeat if she had a problem. I was like, didn't he split your head open to the white meat? She's a little raw, but then so is Maddie. And I can see things possibly going south with New York, because she is a bit unpredictable. So Beautiful Soul has not used it yet. But, one thing about Maddie is that she knows how to tuck and roll, and so whatever comes her way, she'll be able to manage it. Let's see. Oh, do you? At the bottom for some reason. I don't know what that is. Check out the polish. It's only like $5.47, something like that, in the Wally World, which is Walmart. Did anyone tune in to Kaya on Facebook? I did not. And I didn't hear a whisper or a whimper about her. I did read something, a little snippet that someone sent me, that someone did like a little one line kind of review on her that said she was flat. But I was like, she was flat before, Monday came. She was flat on Sunday. You know what I mean? Oh, it was trash? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Here's the thing. She's got the talent, but she lacks the creative originality to, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's been doing this thing for so long where she just kind of barks. And at this point, it's like white noise. Like, if your dog barks constantly, all the time, at every little bitty thing, when a burglar shows up and your dog barks, you're gonna be like, oh, it is just the dog barking now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing special about her always ticky 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 ticky. And some of that stuff she say, though, I just be like, God, dog, it's like you don't have children. It's like you didn't come from a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of that stuff she say, I don't understand it. Now, I'm not a huge Monique fan. I like Monique. I do. I don't like some of the things that Monique do, but the stuff she was saying about her being molested by her brother and your mama being okay with it because he was her favorite child. Like, that what you are planting is going to grow, okay? And your harvest is going to be crap, ma'am. Let me see. Not at this time. It was good. Like, I enjoyed it. I really, really did. So I have this thing. I didn't put it in my pet peeves, but I have this thing with repetition, and the fact that she kept doing that hair like that. I was like, girl, you have to put that hair back and get some holding spray, and then get your diffuser and freeze that hair. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep with the this. It was driving me nuts. I have another YouTuber that I do enjoy, but she messes with her hair a lot, and it drives me nuts. Yeah, it drives me nuts. I know I do a ton of stuff that drives me nuts, but yeah. See, I tried a sugar scrub before, and it was a little too abrasive for me. Um, my skin just ended up kind of raw, but um, I love it on my body. I think because the skin is kind of a little bit different. Um, Kaya was jamming at the beginning, but then it kind of fell apart when she started gagging. Maddie was good and entertaining. I can't watch Kaya anymore. A lot of people say that, B Mac. I think Maddie's fun. I just think she's a lot more fun. And she's still Maddie's still raw, she's uncut, no filter. It's just different. It's different. You know what I mean? It's just different. She's a difference between, like, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it anyway. L'Oreal has a good sugar scrub. Um, yeah, she need to say she didn't do it. I enjoy the Queen Supreme Court. New York is extra as heck, but definitely entertaining. I thought she was entertaining too. And she was right there with her. Like, she didn't have to pause and stop and think. And I enjoyed Shekinah the week before, but I could see that she had the potential to take over. But, she kind of owns her own business, and she's used to kind of being the voice in the room. So it can be difficult to tone it down considering that. You know what I mean? And I could kind of see a little bit on Maddie's countenance that she wanted it to be a little bit more give and take. Not that she had a problem with Shekinah at all. I'm sure she doesn't. Maddie's not really like that. But still, a fit is a fit. And I just feel like New York is a good fit. I don't know how sustainable New York is going to be. She lives in California. And again, she can be a little bit unstable. It just depends on if everything is regulated. You know what I'm saying? Everything is regulated. The vodka to weed ratio has to be spot on. Listen, I wondered about that. And then you remember she said that her second person was going to be a he. And New York said, is that the one with the big penis? And Maddie started laughing. And I was like, oh, big penis. Is she talking about Funky Dineva? Because, they say Funky Dineva is well endowed. I try not to think about that. But that's what they say. And they say that, I ain't gonna get into that. But, they say some people out here on YouTube know about it. Anyway, so that's what I thought it was. I thought, oh no, please don't let her be getting into bed with Funky Dineva, because again, she needs that stability, I think, and I don't know if she's gonna necessarily get it. Not that he wouldn't be able to read and things of that nature, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we need consistency, especially after we've been through so much with this whole Queen's Court thing. Thanks for the tip. I'm getting me some body polish. You should. It's really, really good. And, do like a little sample on yourself, and see how you feel about it if you're nervous about putting it on your face. But, like I said, I do my whole décolletage. Yeah, I think Kaya's upset. She's upset, I think, for a lot of different reasons. I think she's mostly upset about being discovered, that it really, really coming out, that she's truly darkness. Kaya's very raw and hurtful. New York is the reality TV goal since, yeah, she acted a little crazy on that 15 minutes of Fame show, but everybody loved it. She did family therapy with Sister Pat, and it was a mess. I know it was. That's one of my favorite memes, is when Sister Patterson fall out to slide out that chair. Lady Nika, you use that meme a lot. I enjoyed the show. I screamed during the McDonald's segment. It was good. It was good. That little baby smoking that blunt, though, I was like, who in the hell? Hey, Miss Janet, how you doing? Did you come and go back? I was thinking about you. I said, I thought I saw Miss Janice. This your second time in here, Miss Janice, or this your first time? The kids looking at Ninja Turtles with their car seats attached. uh, oh yes, my skin was so soft. You know what? I think I'm gonna polish my daddy's skin. I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna polish. No, I got something to do tomorrow morning. But I think this weekend I'm gonna polish my daddy's skin. I notice he got some roughness around his nose, and he'll sit there and let me buff that skin up. My dad's part Native American, and he's got beautiful skin, but around here, right here, oh, he was so flaky today in the car. I couldn't get my purse, which was all in the back. Y'all know I take my daddy to a VFW meeting on Tuesdays, and all I had was Carmex. But I couldn't let him go in there in that meeting with that flaky nose. I couldn't let people think I'm not taking care of my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I told him put the Carmex on it. You know it's mostly camphor anyway, and like some type of beeswax or something, I guess. But he took it and got that nose. Yeah, baby. What you won't do. You came in here twice, didn't you? I know. I be watching. I went out of town for the weekend. What you went? You just coming back from being out of town? Where you go? I'm trying to find somewhere to go. I need a break. Hey, Ladee, honey, how are you? Why you say that beautifully, Coy? Cause I put Carmex on my daddy. I couldn't let my dad go in there looking any old kind of way. I couldn't do that. Okay, see, Tamara, you need to go put your school clothes out, iron your school clothes, and get ready for school tomorrow. I hear you. I understand. I appreciate you. Okay, you have a good evening. Okay, and enjoy the rest of your week, baby. Ladee, how you feeling? How's your day coming? You doing all right? I love the way you talk about your dad. Oh, I love him so much. I'm sorry to hear about your dad. I am. I loves you too, Duran. Skin exfoliation is love. Yeah, and see, melanated skin is so beautiful. It really is, but you got to know A, your type of skin, and B, the maintenance for it. It is really the secret to a youthful appearance, in my opinion. I try to be a good daughter. My dad was excellent provider and leader for my family, and I want to make sure that he knows how much I love him, how much I appreciate him being a good daddy. You let your daddy walk around crusty Ram Rose. Okay, now you gonna mess up your parking space in heaven. You want to be on the back lot, huh? Oh, you want to be right in front of the church near the pastor's parking space. What you want to do, Ram Rose? You decide. I almost cried when I seen them babies. I thought of my babies. They about 4, but they look 2. I got a friend that's an excellent vegan chef, and her baby gotta be like 6, but no, he not 6. He probably like 3 or 4, but he looked like he might be 12 months, 13 months. I don't know. It works great when you don't have lotion. You talking about who's a turtle? Who's a turtle, CR? You wrong. What Ram Rose say? She let her daddy walk around crusty. That's what he gets for not raising me. Yeah. I'm doing all right, Ladee. I don't have no complaints. Miss Honey Girl, you just as sweet as your name. Oh, just because I put Carmex on him because I love him. Y'all, I mean, listen, the minute, and typically I didn't work today because I had some things I had to take care of. Typically I go to work in the morning. I typically work at night. It's 5 hours at night, right? Because during the day I have to, take and do things, with them. And so, except on Tuesdays I work during the day because that's why I do the live at night on Tuesdays, because I have to take him to his VFW meeting, and he loves his VFW meeting, like, you know what I'm saying. And with dementia, it's important to keep a schedule. You know what I'm saying? These are the things he's used to. He's looking forward to. He waiting on me when I pull into the driveway, like bump, and he is coming out with the walker. But I'm talking about the minute we get in the car, from the minute he closed the door and click that seatbelt to the moment he get out and push that walker on inside, he is just. And today I was so hungry. I had gone all day without eating. I was so hungry and I was desperately tired. I mean, I had been full blast by this time, and I just, I always say, what? Really? You sure? Oh, okay, all right. I'm good at, but I'm paying attention, you know. But at the same time, it just be like subject, subject, subject. So it just all roll in together. And today I was like, I would give my kingdom for a chicken leg right now. I mean, I was so hungry. I got him out that car and I went up to Bojangles, baby. I started to go around that counter like that lady did in McDonald's and just get my own chicken. But I behaved. Yeah, but the day he was talking, I was just like, I'm hungry. Yes, I am grateful. I'm grateful. Yeah, I'm very, very grateful. My dad's about to be 75 this year. I'm very, 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 very grateful. You went to Fayetteville, Carolina. Is that North Carolina or South Carolina? I think it's North Carolina. To see my grandma. She came home Sunday. Okay, wait. What's happening here, Janice? What's happening here, Janice? What do you mean you went to see your grandma? What are you saying when you say that? What are we talking about here? How old is your grandmama, Miss Janice? Y'all know I listen. I pay attention now. So how old is your grandmama, Miss Janice? Is it your play grandma? This your blood grandma? Your grandchildren? Raul, are you friend or foe? Because what you talking about sound like you might be foe. Huh? Sup, Yankees? I don't know. You meant grandchildren. Okay. Oh, turtle, Ninja Turtle joke. Oh, that warms my heart to. I'm okay with crawfish. I like crawfish already shelled, though. I don't want them to be in the shell. Every time I go somewhere and it's a crawfish boil, they always cold. Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do, beautifully coy? What are you going to do? I hope he has someone to see about him. Because, it's debilitating enough, but when you don't have anyone to look after you, it's not good. You know what I mean? Are you sure? Like Tyler Perry? Not sure. Not. I don't know what you're saying, Ladee. Not the are you sure like Tyler Perry. Oh, yeah. Because, Miss Janice was telling us about her age last last Tuesday. So if she was saying that her grandma came home, I'm like, I need to get some stomach contents. I need to get some white blood cells, some plasma, something from your family, Miss Janice, because y'all might just be the fountain of youth over there where your peoples is from. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Oh, you see, I got my spectators on. Let me see. 4 pounds, 10 ounces. 4 pounds and 4 ounces. The perfect weight. It's the perfect weight. I know people say maybe it's not, but for you, it was the perfect weight. Um, it is challenging. It's challenging, and I don't know that I would be able to do it if we were all pulling together. I have a brother that works from home now. He only goes in 2 days a week, and of course I went part time. To take care of some things. We just pulled together. I mean, we did a lot, even with their home, just adjustments, making adjustments, things like that, and just being acutely aware of the situation, because you want to make sure they're safe, you want to make sure they're comfortable, but you also want to make sure they maintain dignity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still my daddy, and I still, yes sir and no sir. Okay? So no grandmothers. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Janice, but I just needed to know if I needed to come, if I needed you to send me a pint of your blood that I could, cuz I was about to say, listen, what are you guys eating? I need it. I want you to send me a pound of it, okay? Um um yeah, you guys are talking about Tyler Perry's shows, I guess. Who gave me a super chat? Did I miss it? I'm sorry. It was $2 and now it says $3.90. I'm sorry if I missed whoever gave me a super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You see, I be keeping up with my comments. I saw James Caldwell live the other day, and he just told him flat out, for y'all, those of y'all who want me to just start talking and not acknowledge my supporters, give it up, because I'm gonna make sure I talk to the people in the comments, because they are important to me and they come first, and I could not agree more. You know what I'm saying? What's the point in the chat if you just gonna talk like nobody's there, and it's just a regular video? It's so we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was in Meet the Browns. I had a formula for all. It would be on the market. No. Yeah, it would be on the market and you wouldn't be alive, because the Caucasians would kill you and take it like they do everything else. We can't have nothing. You know that. Anyway, okay, so we've been on here an hour and a half. Did I talk about everything I wanted to talk about? Listen. So I'm thinking about my daddy is the Thundercat. I begged him to come to the hospital when I had brain surgery, and he only showed up because when they did the first surgery, 8 a.m., it didn't go well, and they were going to do, I thought a Thundercat was a good thing. Long Island Medium happened to her marriage. I was waiting for you to finish your thought out, Marquita, before I commented. They were gonna do. I'm assuming you're gonna say they were gonna do a second surgery. Yeah, that's that Hollywood limelight, Miss Janice. Second surgery. Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm glad that you're okay, and I'm glad that your surgery went well. Okay, darling. I hope you're doing all right. And sometimes, like I was saying in my motivational video about you have to see the God in everything. Sometimes, my mama used to say, some people don't need to have money because if they had money, they kill themselves. And she didn't mean like kill themselves. She meant like you would smoke it up, drink it up. You know what I'm saying? You would do something that would shorten your lifespan because you don't know how to handle it. And so I didn't never understood that until I really, really got the understanding of what it means to see the God in every situation. So some people didn't have their dads around, and it's horrible. Like, it's bad. Some people had their dads around, but they were abusive, and it's horrible and it's bad. But at the same time, if your dad isn't the person that he needs to be, you need him to be, then maybe it's good he ain't around. You know what I'm saying? Maybe things would be a lot worse if he was around. And I know it probably seemed kind of cut and dry to say that, but what else are you supposed to do with the cards that you've been dealt except deal with them, right? All right. Um. Wow, that's incredible that you survived that too, Marquita. That's incredible. I hope you living your best life, my dear. I hope you embracing it. I'm sure you are every moment. 2015. You said that was 2000 and 1985. No, ma'am. 2015, my dear. That was 2 years ago. Oh, it's 2018. So 3 years ago. Yeah. God is good. He wasn't good. He wasn't good, Ram Rose. But in spite of it all, Ram Rose, you are one of the most beautiful unicorn with butterfly wings and combat boots I have ever seen in all my life. Okay? 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 Yes, there was shit, but look at the roses. Look at the roses. Yes. I love you, honey. Let's see here. Wow, that is true, Miss Honey. I am sharing that gym with my friends. We all grew up with single moms. Yeah. Yeah. So, this is what I tell people. You know, if God didn't burn the house down, you never would move. Not that he burned the house down. Maybe he allowed it. Maybe, he allowed this thing to happen. I'm not saying God burned the house down. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get fired, maybe you never would have left that job. Maybe you would have stuck in there making piddlings and having somebody rule over you. Okay? And maybe you never would have taken a chance and interviewed and beat the pavement and got a better position. You see what I'm saying? If he doesn't do something to move you out of that place, maybe you would never move. Okay? And you can't get olive oil without crushing olives. All right? You can't. The things we go through in this life, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. It shapes us. Some people get stuck in the shaping and they never come quite out of it. I believe God has provisions for that. But you focus on your survival. You focus on thriving. You focus on being better. You focus on not being that thing that was so hurtful and so damaging You know what I mean? And you keep perpetuating it, because that's what kills. Darkness can't chase out darkness. Only light can do that. Right? So you be light. You be as much light as you can. And that's what mediates that darkness that you went through. You know what I'm saying? We all got our lot to bear. And I ain't saying that it's right. I'm just saying, now what you gonna do? You survived. Now what you gonna do? You welcome, baby.
You my little sweetheart. Yes, you are. I love her so much. I do.
Smell the rose and give God the roses. That's true, J. Nick. I love you too, honey. Single moms, absent but present fathers. Listen, I think one of the greatest punishments you can do to people is to be kind to them. I got a girlfriend. Her son's father come to pick her son up. She give him hell. He catch it every time he come. I told her, I said, you wasting your time. Because all he's saying to himself is, I'm glad I ain't with that heifer no more. Not that you care about that either way, but you don't want your son to see you treating his dad that way, even though his dad may or may not deserve it. And the Bible say that kindness is like heaping hot coals. It really is. It's like heaping hot coals. And I ain't saying you got to go out of your way to be sweet to people. All I'm saying is, how are you? Good. He's almost ready. Okay, he's here. Y'all have a good time. See you on the way. And you call me, I'll be like, okay, all right, no problem. Okay, see you Saturday. I wouldn't get in anything else. Just withdraw that love. I'm kind, but I ain't gushing over you. Out the best of you for his glory. And for each other. We need to be here for each other. You know what I mean? We do things to glorify God for sure. And I think being kind glorifies God for sure. But we need to see that in each other. There's so many people that reject kindness because they're not familiar with it. They thrown off. You're being nice to me. What do you want? What are you up to? To me, that's a travesty. Yes. Oh, I bet your baby is beautiful. Beautifully coy because you're such a pretty girl. Yeah, kind, killing them with kindness. Now, don't be nobody fool. But at the same time, I don't have to muddy my waters with that. You already know how I feel about you. Go on. Yeah. That's right. My glory story is a testimony to his glory. That's right. That's the only thing I can say about my mom. She never talked bad about my dad. My marriage was, you know what, Miss Janice? Michael Bazin did a whole show about abusive relationships. It was crazy. I had to turn it off. And you're a better person. I got out to raise my 3 kids and I'm a better person for it. I was determined to make it with God in my life, and standing strong, I made it. That's right. I'd rather pitch a tent. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know he smoked, drank, or cussed? I remember the first time I heard my dad cuss. I may have been in my mid-20s. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, gosh, Dad, you suck at cursing. And I've never heard him curse since. He just is not a cursor. I mean, I grew up, as a pew baby, so my parents were always in the church. Not always in the church. My mom was always in the church. My dad didn't get saved until I was 10 or 12. Yeah. Listen, you're not holding it against your dad for your dad. You're holding it against your dad for you. You're not holding it against your dad for you. You know what I mean? There's a freedom in loving people no matter what, treating them with kindness no matter what. Oh, of course you're welcome, beautiful choir. I mean it. Took me a long time to get to this point, but I'm happy to be free. Yeah, it's very freeing. It's very freeing. I'm telling you, and I said that to someone about these YouTube beefs that are going on right now. I'm gonna tell you something. All of that bickering and fighting and cussing folks out and all that stuff, you're not gonna make me believe you're not tired after you do them videos, them lives, them long lives and stuff where you just cussing and fussing and going back and forth and talking and carrying on, and you're not gonna make me believe you're not exhausted, because it takes a lot of energy. A lot of energy to be combative. It does. And I'm not talking about like perfection. All you guys know, you seen my videos. Y'all know that I am with going to war when war is necessary. You know that I will go to straight Armageddon on any ninja that put his hands on my family members in any sort, in any way. So y'all know. And I'm a country girl, so I know how to bait my own hook, clean fish, and shoot a gun. All right? So I'm not saying peace, love, and happiness, you know what I'm saying, in terms of when it comes to you being abused or being threatened and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this right here, back and forth, what I'm about to do with you right here, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I done said what I had to say now. You's a nigga and I don't like you. I don't want you here. I don't want you to be here. Get out. Don't come around here no more. All right? I said what I had to say. Now go on. Ain't nobody finna go back and forth with you like that. I'm not doing that. I don't like you. Beat it. So, I just want to say that because I don't want people to feel like, oh, you've got to be like, oh, namaste. Namaste. No, I mean, it's times to go to war and it's times to hold your peace. Try to hold your peace more than when you go to war. And when you do go to war, it means something. Yeah, if I come home and tell my mom and them I got to fighting in the Walmart with somebody, I had to kick somebody's behind, they already know. They're going to already say, what did they do? Because I'm not coming out the gate like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for somebody to knuckle up at. You know what I mean? My mom stayed roasting my dad. Oh my gosh. What I think is funny is like now when you talk to, like I spend a lot of time with seniors. When you talk to seniors and they talk about people now, like they don't hold back. Like they was like, he was a nasty so-and-so. Like he hit me every day for the 3 years we was married. I hated him and he stank. And his mama was ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's just like, I could say it. I don't care, whatever. It's so funny. But at the time, they may have not have said it. But now they just like, whatever. You're definitely exhausted after you try. But it's fun. What you do is not necessarily like a drag to me. I know that you're dragging. I'm aware that you're dragging. So it's not like, I'm poo-pooing your dragging skills. That's not it at all. But it's so beautifully done, honey, that, yeah, some of you guys, I don't know, some of you read my comments down below when I comment on people who say nasty things on my video. One lady said that my intro, she hated it. It was awful, And so I just said to her, I says, I do it to ward off evil spirits. Perhaps that's why it bothers you. And that says it all. No one ever retorts. No one ever comes back and says anything back because I'm not giving you bitch, ho, ho, bitch, ho, ho. I'm not giving you that because that you can deal with. But this intelligence, okay, this sharp biting wit, it's a little harder to come back at. Okay, Matthew, you going to bed? I still don't see your picture. I hope you're doing okay. I hope everything is well. I hope you have a wonderful week and you have a good evening. Take good care. Yeah. I was in a relationship once. I remember that it turned ugly. And this is no joke. It's the first thing I could think of because I had been taught it. So, I knew. It was the first thing I knew to do. Not that I knew because I hadn't had to use it up until that point. But I remember that the person was coming at me with a pot. And they were swinging it. And I remember saying, in the name of Jesus, do not hit me. Because that's what I had been taught. My mom was a prayer warrior. And she's prayed all over the world. But anyway, I digress. And they stopped. And that was my one and only experience. Now I've had guys try to yoke me up. I've had guys get loud. But I was uncomfortable with that because I never had the experiences with that. My dad didn't. My parents argued, but it wasn't like that. And my dad didn't put his hands on my mom. We got whippings, but we didn't get physically abused. So I didn't have any experience with it. So when I experienced somebody hollering at me or yelling at me, I rejected it. And when I experienced somebody putting their hands on me, I rejected it. And then that relationship with the pot, Lord got me out of that. I never went back. And I've been fortunate with that. I've had trials and tribulations with men in other ways, but abuse, I thank God. I thank God. I really, really do. I really, really do. Now, I dated a guy that worked for the railroad. He was an engineer for the railroad, which is really the guy that drives the train, by the by. But not to neglect, engineers. Not to negate engineers. But anyway, he tried to be real slick with the verbal abuse. And I remember I left him in my house one day. I went to work. I rarely ever miss work, and I worked out every morning at 5 a.m. And I left him in my house. And when I came back, he had gone through everything. It wasn't torn up, but he had gone through everything. He had went through my clothes. He knew what kind of clothes I had. He went through where I had all my bills, where I had direct deposit, but they sent a pay stub, to the house. And he had looked at my pay. He knew what my pay was, all of that stuff. And when I came in, he was laying on the bed. He had made the bed up. He was laying on the bed I never will forget that, with his ankles crossed. And I came in, I spoke and put my stuff down and went to take off my work clothes and to put on my my leisure clothes. And he started talking to me about my clothes. I should put them in the cleaners more. And he mentioned my pay. He said, you don't make as much money as I do, but you make good money, and together we could have a real good life, but you got to do some things first. You got to change some things first before I marry you. And I have to say, instantaneously, I wanted him to get the freak up out of my house. I did. I did not appreciate that. But I realized just by feelings alone that this was the beginning of him trying to control me. First, now you got to know something about me. You got to get a little arsenal on me. And now you going to try to control me. Yeah. Yep. I didn't say a word. I just waited until I had the right opportunity, and I put his black garbage bags out because I never lived with anybody. But he was going to stay with me a couple of days. He sent him to his apartment and got ready. I was like, look. Yeah. And then, after I sat him out, he must have called me 25 times a day. At that time, I still had a answering machine. And he left so many nasty messages on. I never acknowledged any of the messages. I never took a phone call. I never acknowledged him again. If I saw him tomorrow, I will walk past him like I have no idea who you're talking about. Who? Miss Honey who? I have no idea who you're talking about. I don't know who you are. Yeah. Ooh, but it was right there. It was right there. Like that controlling, that manipulating. I didn't care for that. I didn't care for that. And you went through my things? I'm so happy to have found this group of YouTubers. Oh, Miss Jackie, I'm glad too. The way you support each other as well as the content is everything. Thank you, Miss Jackie. I appreciate that, and I needed to hear that. Thank you so much. You don't have to be the doormat. You don't. The Elements are number one favorite group. Oh, I gotta listen to the Elements. Name one of their songs. Do 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 do. Hey Allison, how are you, honey? How's your day going? I know. It's because you're great, honey. When you were doing those pet peeves about people always trying to attach themselves to you and be in your space and something, that's something you just have to get used to, especially when you're wonderful. People always want a little piece of the magic, and that's just your lot in life. You just have to find a way to navigate it. You just have to find a way to navigate it. I'm talking to you, Ramrose. Yeah. Oh, beautifully coy. Honey, you said it. You said it. Yeah, you said a mouthful, girl. You said a mouthful. It don't even matter what kind of wonderful you are. You know what I'm saying? Your wonderfulness is what it's like a moth to a flame, and you the flame. And I'm not saying people are moths and you like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying everybody is flame to somebody, somewhere, somehow. But there are people that walk amongst us that we just flock to, that it's just the way that it is. And what it is that they have something that you need. And once you discover it or don't discover it, but once they get what they need, then they're going to take that and they're going to, like a bee, they're going to go and pollinate other flowers. You know what I'm saying? Not that you have to accept everything that come along. You do have to learn how to mediate it. But yeah, this is the reason why is what I'm saying. Someone commented on my video. I was a grown man reviewing TV shows. Like, grown men don't watch TV? That don't make no sense. Yeah, people don't like folks with brains, and they don't like kindness. I found that a lot of people have a problem with kindness. Hey, Annette from the UK. Welcome. How are you? How you doing? How is your week going? Is it Wednesday there? I always ask that when people say they're from oh, Ruth McCoy, you're so nice. He was insecure. Yeah. Oh, you guys are awesome. I don't leave folks in my house. Listen. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Trust me. Yeah. Yeah. I'll never make that mistake again. That's why I'm single and stay like Pringles. Oh. He's probably here right now. Stiff arm game. Thanks for locking him off immediately. I wish women would do that more. Yeah, like I said, it was something in me that just stood up. Like, I realized it wasn't really my first inclination either, because how I met him was I was in a convenience store and I was buying lotto tickets. My dad loves scratch offs, and I was buying scratch offs for my dad. This was when the lotto first came to Georgia, right? And he was buying lotto tickets. Well, he was originally from Florida, and what happened was he won $20,000 on a scratch off, and he moved to Georgia, and he got a job at the railroad. And I think he worked for Norfolk Southern. That's what it was. Um, and and he was with a woman at the time when he was in Florida. This is a story he was telling me when he was getting to know me, and she thought she was gonna get his money, and he up and moved, and she had his daughter. So he was like, but I still take care of my daughter. But I had noticed that I hadn't seen him talking about her and things like that. So and every day he would buy like $150 worth of tickets, like cash 3 type tickets, you know what I mean? Not scratch offs, but like cash 3 and cash 4 and stuff like that. And that was a problem for me, because I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have, I lived in a townhouse. You could live so much better if you would spend your money more wisely. Like, it was little things like that. So it was building up. But that day I came in there, he had them ankles crossed and laying on my bed. Baby, I didn't panic. I didn't argue. I just said, oh, okay. And the next time he left the house, I went to the Home Depot. I changed the lock. I got an extra key. I made the extra key. I gave the extra key to my landlord. My landlord lived in the townhouse, 2 townhouses over in the same like duplex. It was 4 townhouses, and I stayed in the second townhouse. And he's okay. And I gave him a key, and I told him why I changed the locks. I sure did. And I sat his bags right out, and I called him and I told him. I sure did. I ain't finna argue with you. You bigger than me and you stronger than me. But I see you for what you are. I formulate a plan and I get you the hell out. Thank you, Duran. I appreciate that. You know what? I give it all to the Lord, Jackie. I really do. I give it all to the Lord. And I've always kind of been this way, even from a small child. My mom and them used to tell me to shut up all the time. Be quiet. You know, my mama would say, okay, now I'm going over to so-and-so house, and I don't want you to say a word. Because I would say stuff sometime, and people would think that my mom had told me stuff, but she didn't tell me. I just knew it. I just knew what was going on. Like, I could tell. I remember there was this real nice lady, Miss Sharon, Sister Sharon, at our church. And Sister Sharon's husband was a police officer. Well, he had been beating her. And my mom was going to help her go home to her people in Ohio. And my mom never told me. But, you know, back in those days, you know, the kids we was always in the back seat. Miss Sharon had like 6 kids. They was always in the back seat. So it wasn't like your mama left you at home and they went and did what they had to do and came back. No. We was always riding. We was always together, but we knew how to behave and knew how to act. And my mama said, we're going to go in here and help Miss Sharon get her house together. And I don't want you to say a word. And I said, okay. But I watched it all go down. I remember my mom was leaving. We had got her car packed up. And my mom's car was packed up. And a police car drove past the house. And I remember my mama slipped and pulled me in and closed the door before he could see. I remember that like it was yesterday. Yeah, we packed Sister Sharon up and sent her on home to Ohio. She drove a U-Haul home to Ohio to get away from her husband, who was a police officer who was beating her. But my mama didn't want me to talk about it. She didn't want me to say a word about it. And because she knew I noticed everything, and she knew I noticed Miss Sharon was nervous and she was crying a lot, and she didn't want me to say a word. And I can respect that. But I always had it. Like, I always just had this knowing about things. Yeah, that's why I say if God save you from something. See you later, baby. I love you, Lady Nika. You take good care, okay? Enjoy the rest of your night. Oh, it gives me enjoyment. Thank you so much, Miss Janice. I appreciate that. And then I went on my little diatribe. I was that child too, always asking questions. Yeah, always asking questions. I used to be like, why is she crying? You know, and say, or I would tell my mom, I would say stuff like, Mom, that doesn't sound like the truth. I didn't say mom. I say mom now, but back then I say mama. That don't sound like the truth. And she'll say, shut up. Mama, that sound like a lie. Oh, yes, ma'am, honey. Yes, ma'am. It's better than a gun. It really is, because that discernment will tell you not to go in there. A gun will tell you, show you what to do when you get in there, but it's helpful when you get in the trouble. But discernment will tell you not to get it. And I still got into plenty of trouble. I promise you I did, but the Lord spared me, and I thank Him. And I believe this is why. I survived, because I done been in some, especially being a pew baby, when I got out there and was wilding out. It wasn't nobody but God. Oh, I can be a handful, Miss Newbie. I could be a handful. I love Newbie. That's why I don't call you Jane Newbie. I call you Miss Newbie. I can be a handful, and when I tell you, I can make a brother shake me real good too, especially if you doing something I don't like. Like I could dack. And because I do have this sort of intuition, some of the stuff I say cut a lot deeper than you tell somebody, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You got a small penis. I don't like it. Some of the stuff I say would make you want to shake me to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's right. I'm just saying I got my ways too. Yeah, me and this mouth. Yeah. Yeah. I done come a long way too. That's why I know going back and forth with people is not profitable. I don't mind playing the dozens with folk, and I don't mind letting people having it and dinging them here and there and checking them here and there. But I'm talking about that bicker. I can't do it. I've always had an old soul. Even out playing, like house and stuff, I was for real about that. I was for real about my playhouse. Like I was for real. I think I may have put a couple of people out of my imaginary house. Like, no walls. We was in the woods. I done cleared out a space. I done drug in a old sofa, old box to sit on. And got mad at somebody and put them out of my imaginary house. Get out. You ain't gonna keep it clean. Get out. Oh. You know because you know. Yeah. That's what makes it a gift, Ramrose. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, it's 2 hours and 8 minutes. Y'all do this to me every week. I say I'm going to talk for an hour, and every week y'all have me talking for 2 hours. Yes to sleep, Marquita. Oh. Your last name means a lot, so I love that you use it. I loved it the minute I saw it. I thought, oh, what a great name. Yes, you'll have to tell me one day when you're ready. Yes, be loyal to your intuition. My dad says when he speaks, move. And my brother burned it down. It was cardboard, wasn't it? That's the flaw of cardboard. If you get you a good wooded thicket, now that's a good playhouse. That's a good playhouse. We love you too, Miss Janice. Good talk. Yeah, I'm finna get off of here. Y'all not gonna have me up all night. I got a very, very important meeting in the morning. And I need to lay my school clothes out for it. Thank you, Duran. Yeah, time to go night-night, beautifully coy. I love you, honey. I hope you have a good night. It was cardboard. I already knew it. I know the flaws in the playhouse, ma'am. Okay? Okay? Just like I know too much water makes a horrible mud pie. Horrible mud pie. And I also am the one that discovered if you carry a spray bottle of water in your play area and spray them old mud pies, it will revive them. You don't have to make new mud pies every day. You know what I'm saying? Your cousin set your hair on fire as a kid. On accident, I hope. Good night, Jeanette. Have a good night, okay? You take good care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your week. You're still editing? Beautiful soul, you're so dedicated. It's going to be good. I can't wait. I know it's going to be up in the morning when I get up. When I get up. Okay, beautiful soul. Have a good night, honey. I love you. Take good care. Enjoy your evening. Good night, B Mac, honey. I love you. Take good care. Enjoy the rest of your eating. Okay, I'll accept Bianca. Okay, thank you for telling me. I'll accept you on IG, honey. Thank you for requesting. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Okay, have a good week. Okay, Miss Jackie. Thank you, honey. We're praying for you too. You have a good week. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take good care. Yeah. I just being dumb kids. I understand. Isn't it wonderful he spared us? Girl, I tell you some of the stuff, oh my gosh, we used to get into. That's all right, Duran. Cousin had to be jealous. Oh, even her baby hair is beautiful. It is. She looks like she takes very good care of herself. Good night, Annette. You take good care of yourself, okay? Enjoy the rest of your week and have a wonderful evening or morning or enjoy your day. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Take good care. Every Tuesday, come back and see us, okay? Around 7 Eastern Standard Time, if that means anything. I can't edit because I don't know what to leave out. I talk so much. Yeah. When you hear something say stop talking. That's a good edit. All right. Thank you, baby. Thank you, B Mac. I'm gonna look for your IG, okay? Annette, you take good care, honey. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Duran? This has been awesome, family. Big love to you all. Good night. Good night, Miss Newbie. You take good care. We love you too. Have a good evening, okay? Enjoy the rest of your week. See you later. Oh, of course. Of course. We mean it. Beautifully coy. We love you too. It'll be on at midnight for me. Oh, you can always catch the replay, but I love you live. Oh, no doubt. Oh, good night, Miss Janice. You take good care. Now I'm getting off of here because I know, Miss Janice, you say good night and then you come back 2 times. I'm finna get off of here. I'm not gonna have you and Ramrose jumping up out of the bed after I done put everybody to bed. You take good care, honey. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a wonderful week, okay? Good night, beautifully coy. I love you, okay? And take good care, okay? Kiss the baby. I am not leaving. What am I going to do with you, Miss Janice? What am I going to do? Huh? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, Ramrose, good night. I'll see you in 3 minutes. You be up talking about, can I get a glass of water? Nice meeting you too, CRRC. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, okay? Enjoy the rest of your night and have a wonderful week, okay? Okay, beautifully coy. I'm going to hold you to that. Good night, Deidre. Don't forget what I told you, honey. Have a good week. Take good care of yourself. Sleep a little late tomorrow if you can, okay? And listen, Miss Deidre, I want you to look up oregano oil. Oregano oil. Look it up. It's some YouTube videos out there and see if that's something you can use in your healing process. Oregano oil, okay? Look it up. There she is. It ain't even been a minute yet. It ain't even been, it's 9:22. It was 9:21 when I told you good night. It's 9:22 now, and she's back already. Miss Janice. Oh, you was telling everyone else to leave. You know, you and railroads are my children that love to get up out the bed. Every time I be trying to say good night, y'all pop back in. Every time I put y'all to bed, y'all can I have a snack? No! Go to bed! I'm going to tell your daddy. Go to bed. That's what my mama used to say. Even though she's the hammer around here, I don't know why she would say, I'm going to tell your daddy. No, you can't have a snack. Okay, don't forget oregano oil, and let me know what you think. We'll talk about it next Tuesday. Is she a trip, right, Marquita? Well, if you really must go, I'll let you go. By the way, I'll be having cataract surgery in May. Oh my gosh. What is April? April, May, that's next month. Because it's almost April. Oh, honey, I pray that everything goes well with it right now. In Jesus' name. I pray that everything goes well with it. I hope that, you know, that you come out seeing better than you did before. No hurt, harm, or danger, okay, honey? And don't forget to remind me. I won't forget. I just need a gentle reminder. Okay? You're welcome, honey. It is well. Oh. That means a lot, Ramrose. You're a good prayer. Okay, you guys. Oh, can I have a snack? No. Duran, you ain't even said good night. I ain't put you to bed yet. You just came back for editing your videos. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Okay, y'all. At 2 hours and 20 minutes, I'm going. Because I got to get up in the morning. Yeah, I've only heard good things about CRC out of the bed now, too. I've only heard good things about cataract surgery, too. But you know what? You definitely have to do your research and make sure you ask questions, especially when you're as a melanated person, because, you know, it's important. No matter the routine, we pray for you. We pray for you. Duran does not get to stay up late. Duran got to finish his project. And once he finishes his project, then he's going to bed too. You went to the eye doctor yesterday to get new glasses, and I got the news. Good night, Rowdy Chica. Honey, you have a good night, okay? You take good care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your week, okay? And if I don't talk to you, if I don't see you, which I know I will, you have a good Easter. Good night, LaDee. Have a good evening, okay, honey? Enjoy the rest of your week. Can I have a cracker? No, nothing else. The kitchen is closed. No, Ramrose done turn y'all up. It's always the baby that get everybody in trouble. Everybody knows that. It's always the baby to get everybody in trouble. Thank you, Rowdy Chica. Let's all go count to 10, okay? Well, I wish I could remember the Dr. Seuss about go to sleep. Or was that Samuel L. Jackson? You don't have no project. We worked on your project earlier today. Okay, honey, you guys have a good night. It's 2:19. You guys take good care of yourselves. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Newbie. Time well spent. Yes, you take good care. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you guys so much for coming and showing me love. You guys know how much I love doing these lives with you. Good night, Miss Janice. Good night, Duran. Good night, Marquita. Good night, Ram Rose. Good night, CRRC. I love you guys. Take good care. Take good care of yourself. Okay, have a wonderful week. You're welcome, Marquita. Have a good one. Duran Rowdy Chica says hello. Good night, Rowdy Chica. Good night, Duran. Good night, Ram Rose. Good night, Miss Janice. Good night. Goodbye. See you later. Good night.